welcome back to my channel, Body Bliss by Noelle. I am a yoga teacher, Pilates teacher, and a somatic coach. So today we're going to be using 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can also use books, or you can choose not to use them at all. Today's class is going to be a Stretchalates class, so we're going to be doing about 20-25 minutes of hard Pilates core work, and then we're going to move directly into our passive targeted mobility stretching designed to help you change the fascia in your tissue, increasing range of motion, decreasing risk of injury, and even releasing trauma from the cells. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. We'll start in a seated position, maybe on top of seated on top of a block. We'll start with our breaths, inhaling long and slow into the lats. Exhaling, emptying the lungs, sucking the navel in towards the spine. A few more breaths. Good, keep breathing this way throughout class. We're gonna start to add some upper rotation and movement with that upper body. Shifting from left to right and then switching directions. A few more breaths. Good. Now from here, take your left hand down, press the fingertips, pushing the inner thigh away from the center line. Maybe to add a little bit more, you drop to your forearm. Maybe a little bit more, you turn your head over to look past that left elbow. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up above head. Exhale, maybe you place your hand on a block. Open up the chest first, then reach. Don't go further than you can go without lifting the sit bones. So keep the sit bones grounded and rooted. Opening up the elbow, flaring it out, reaching through the fingertips, relaxing the head, chin goes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, you're gonna sweep all the way around, maybe bringing that block with you. Right hand or forearm, opening up that chest first, reaching and extending, opening up the chest. One more round of breath. On your next inhale, gently come up out of that arm sweep up overhead. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand on right thigh, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. A few more breaths. Inhale, unwind that spine, moving through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Moving back up through center, relaxing the hands, taking the knees to a bend, dropping to the forearms, windshield wiper those legs. Good, now you can keep seated that way or you can extend the legs out. From here, we're gonna open up the neck and shoulders. So gently nod, left to right, not forcing any range of motion yet, just feeling out where our body is today. Next time you're looking towards the right, tuck the chin, drag the chin across the chest line, opening up the chin at the top, drawing big circles around the room. Maybe spending extra time where you feel the tightest. Just breathing in those spaces. Opposite direction. Good. Next time you find your chin tucked, take your hands, gently place them on your head, allowing your chin to tuck a little bit more. Maybe on the inhale, you push into the hands with your head. Get hungry for the exhale. Exhale, release the muscle exertion. Let your chin drop a little bit more. Back is going to dome a little bit more. Stretching the long line, your neck all the way down the spine. Maybe again, inhale, push into the hands. Exhale, let that go. One more time. Exhale, let that go. Now from here, open it all the way up. You're going to dome your fingertips, turn them upside down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Look up. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, you're going to swing the pinkies together, doming the back, tucking the chin, and then opening up all the way around. A few more times. Good. Gently move back through neutral. Hands are going to go on the lap. We'll do seated cat-cows. So reaching the chest up, opening the heart, and then doming the back, tucking the chin, moving at your own pace with your own breath patterns. Inhale and exhale. Few more rounds of breath. Exhale, roll over the shins. We'll meet in what's called quadruped. So hands are directly under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, right arm sweeps up towards the ceiling, lengthening through the fingertips. Exhale, right wrist behind left. Maybe the left hand goes to that top left corner. Maybe the right leg extends. Maybe it even lifts up, really putting weight on that shoulder, opening it up. A few more breaths. Exhale, gently lower that leg. Bring the left hand closer to your face. Bend that left knee, gently open it up. Exhale, option to take that right hand to that right foot. Let that go. Maybe full camel. And then all the way back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, open up the arm, lengthening through the fingertips. Exhale, wrist behind wrist. Maybe the right hand goes to the top corner. Maybe the right leg extends this time. Maybe it lifts. This time, as you exhale, take the knee behind the knee. Gently lift yourself up. Cow face. So, bringing the heels in as close to the hips as you can. And then clasping your hands, maybe a t-shirt, towel, or band here. Exhale, pull. One elbow's driving up, one elbow's driving down. Exhale, release. Forearms down, windshield wiper. And then opposite leg over opposite leg. Good. Same exact thing. And then exhale, gently let that go. Now from here, we're gonna work in what's called C-curve. So we meet in a seated position, curling the toes like we're at the beach, adjusting the gluteal flesh away from the sit bones. Reaching the fingertips towards the mirror. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, gently dome your back, tuck your chin, lower back around halfway. So lower back's almost touching the mat, but not quite. Now from here, we're gonna reach into tabletop, and then we're gonna scoop the belly button with control down to tabletop, and then gently resting the feet back down. Now, imagine there's a little tiny white ripe grape between the waist and the mat. There's a tray of marbles on your pelvis. You don't want the marbles to roll up towards the belly button or down towards the pubic bone. We're gonna move from imprint to neutral. So, to imprint your spine, Gently tilt the hips towards you. The tray of marbles rolls up towards the navel. And then exhale, release. That tiny little white ripe grape comes back. And then exhale, gently squash that grape. Releasing the grape in neutral. Exhale, squash that grape. Good. A few more times. Concentrating on your breath. Inhaling into the lats. And exhale, let it go. A few more times. Good. Now find something in between. You're not grinding your teeth, trying to keep that lower back completely down, but you're also not just lying here without any exertion whatsoever. Option one, lift from the core. Chin is tucked like you have a soft peach to your chest. Reach through the fingertips, spread the hands, pump the arms at a pace of 100. Option two, lift the opposite leg into tabletop, maybe both legs into tabletop, maybe the legs extend out. Halfway there. And relax the head, neck, shoulders, hug the knees into the chest. Roll from side to side. Nice big exhale. Moving back through center. Gently draw circles with the knees. Good. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. Head and neck, shoulders lift from the core. Now, you're going to grab one of your blocks if you have them, or a book. Place that block on top of the shins. Now, from here, we're going to do swimming the arms out all the way as we extend the legs. And then back in, reaching out and back. And out, one more, and back. Hug the knees into the chest, relax. Head, neck, and shoulders. Roll from side to side. Now inhale, prepare. Exhale, lifting from the core. Right knee comes in, left leg extends out. You can have the left hand on top of the right, or maybe you lift up a little bit more. Right hand on the knee, left hand on the ankle. Pull, pull, switch with control, not speed. Right hand is on the ankle. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the ears. Switch, bicycle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Roll from side to side. Tiny circles with the hips, going away from the midline. And then in towards the midline. Good. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, right leg lifts up towards the ceiling. Grab as high up as you can, maybe even gripping the pants you're wearing. Opposite leg extends out, elevated nice and long. From here, exhale, lift from the core. Elbows flare up. Pull, pull, switch with control and precision. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. Now from here, press down firmly into the mat. Legs go up to the ceiling. and then start to lower down. And then back up. Be conscientious of that grape. Keep it squashed. Protect the lower back. A few more breaths. Keep the legs out nice and wide, tiny little putters for 10, 4, 3, 2, stay out wide, open and close. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Roll from side to side. Let that go. Now from here, take the hands behind the hamstrings. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, no momentum. We're not gonna take our knees back behind us and then come up. We're gonna stay right where we are. Exhale, lift. Maybe your work is here today. That's perfectly okay. Maybe you can get past a little bit, reaching through the legs. Exhale, pull your head up like you're a turtle coming out of its shell. Maybe you come up into the teaser. Maybe you come up into tabletop. And then again, exhale, excuse me. Exhale, scoop it, lower back. And then gently back up. We'll meet here. Option 1, you can keep yourself in this tabletop. Option 2, drop the heels. Make sure you have that nice C curve from before. Now, find where you want to be. If you're here, you're reaching through the crown of the head. If the feet are down, you're down low. Now from here, reach the arms up above head, thumbs touch. Exhale, pinkies touch. Option to extend the legs when the pinkies are under. Inhale, bend. Exhale, sweep the arms. You got this. 2 more. Last one. Option to hold the teaser for 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs, reach for the toes, tucking the chin. Spine stretch. Inhale, come up. Sweep the arms. Exhale, touch the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, reach for the toes. Good. Gently roll yourself back up to a seated position. Grab your blocks if you have them. If not, no problem. Take the blocks on the back of the heels. Slide the heels down towards the glutes and the blocks towards the glutes as you lie down. Press down firmly into the mat. If you have a band, I meant to grab it earlier, go ahead and grab that band now. It's always an option to use the props. But if you have it, great. Now, blocks are all the way pressed against the glutes. Drive the hips up. Those marbles on the pelvis are rolling down towards the belly button. Gently roll the spine down, crushing the grape. Exhale, lift through the hips. Shoulder glute bridge, lower it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now from here, keep the hips up. Lift the heels up and down. Keep the glutes up. You got this. 4, 3, 2, keep the heels up. Tiny little pulse squat. Pulsing, driving. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open and close the knees. In 4, try to keep that band open. Drop the heels up and down. 2, keep that band open. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. 4, 3, 2. Stay up. Right leg extends. Drop it down. Left extends. Drop it down. 4, 3, 2. Stay up. Drive it up. Hold it. Reach the arms up and out. Now add the abduction. So in, out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently let that go. Woo! Roll from side to side. Option to extend the legs, maybe going all the way back. And then let that go. Whew. Come back to center. Come up. We'll meet on our left side. The block can come underneath that right hand. So option 1, you're pushing out of the block here, or out of the floor, out like this. If you're crunching down here, just lie all the way down. Don't put any strain on your shoulders. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, the top leg's gonna lift and then lower. 4, 3, 2. Good. Now add a pulse at the top. Lift, lift, lower. Lift, lift, lower. Lift, lift, lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the toes, circles. I'm going to take my band off because I'm dying right now. Point the toes, circles. Good. Opposite direction. Keep that leg up. Tiny little fast bends. Tiny and fast. Tiny, fast. You should see the muscles relax and kind of just shake there. Tiny pulse. Tiny, tiny. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax that leg. Curl the heels in. Lift yourself up to your left hand. Right hand drops down to the right shin, or down to that block next to you. Opening up the shoulder first, reaching and extending, looking up at the ceiling. Big round of breath. One more time. Exhale, opposite side. Option to go into wild thing by driving the hips up and then lowering it back down. Now from here, we're gonna move into clamshells. So we have options. Option 1, open it up and out. That's option 1. Option 2 is gonna be lift, lower, open, close. Lift, lower, open, close. If you're trying to just get your legs in, this is fine. If you want to add a little bit more core, you can keep the knees together. Lift and open. We're at 4. You can also stay up. 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Mermaid stretch. Other side. Maybe you drive the hips up. Good. Now from here, take the left hand across the body. Take your right hand on the block, lower yourself down onto the mat. Lay all the way down, exhale, pick yourself up. Inhale, lower, slow. Exhale, fast, up. Inhale, very slow and controlled, all the way down. Exhale, inhale, lower. Beautiful job. 3 more. In 2, hold it down low. Last 1. Tiny little pulse. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mermaid stretch. Let that go. side. Good. Now go ahead and take the legs to the other side. We'll meet on that opposite hip. Maybe you have the forearm down, or maybe you're lying down completely. Now from here, lift that leg and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. In 4, add that pulse at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Lift, lift, lower. Lift it up, higher and lower. Lift and then higher and lower. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the toes, circles. Opposite direction. This side might be different than the other. Fast bends, fast, tiny, fast, tiny, fast and tiny. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg, curl the heels. Left hand on the shin, maybe on a block. Open up that shoulder first and reach and extend through those fingertips. Gently let that go. Take the legs out nice and long. I like to use blocks sometimes. You can stack them underneath your chest. You can have one for your chest, one for your head. You can also, one of my personal favorites, take your hands on the blocks. Exhale, push the blocks away. Maybe you keep pushing away, or maybe you keep them close and take your elbows on them. Tucking the chin, adding a little bit more of a neck opener here. Either one is okay. Relaxing the chest down. You can also take the blocks under the knees if that feels good. So find what works. We'll hold here. Breathing. Few more breaths. Very slowly start to bring the hands in and gently lift yourself back up to a seated position. Arms sweep up overhead, turning the upper body to face this leg, bringing the left foot in towards that knee. And exhale, tuck the chin, reach towards. If you're good here, stay here. If you want a little bit more, right ear to that right knee, opening up that elbow as much as you can. Grab the pinky knife edge of that right foot. And exhale. Letting that go. You can also take your left fingertips, gently opening up that thigh, pushing the inner thigh tissue towards the outside, away from the midline. Gently come up, let that go, switch sides. Left leg extends out, right foot is in. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Shift the torso towards that left leg. Maybe you go straight down. Maybe you take that left ear towards that left knee, opening up the chest, reaching towards the pinky edge of the foot. Gently bring yourself back up. Take the legs out nice and straight and long. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, reach towards the toes. Maybe you take a block down to your forehead. You can always change the height of the block too. Tuck that chin as much as you can.